Welcome back to Astrology Experts YouTube. In this channel, we hope to bring you clarity and be the bridge to the answers you're seeking from the universe. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so. Come join our growing family as we evolve our spirituality while on this human experience. Together, we share the same love for astrology, numerology, angel numbers, and zodiacs. For today's video, you'll be learning about zodiac compatibility, so get your coffee or tea ready and sit with us till the end of this video. Leo and Sagittarius compatibility. Ruled by Jupiter, Sagittarius' expansive nature and philosophies readily appeal to Leos who are larger than life in every level. Glamorous and vivacious by nature, Leos are drawn to extraordinary experiences in love and life. There's nothing ordinary about being close to a Sagittarius. Archers have a magical way of arcing their bow toward the sky and pulling down the brightest stars for Leo to have and to hold. Values and emotions. Conflict arises when Leo tries to lecture or demand Sagittarius to do, well, anything. Sagittarius was born a free agent, and freedom is as vital to his existence as air. No matter how much Sag adores his loved ones, he simply has to be free to explore the world and his mind on his own terms. This sometimes means figuratively and literally leaving everyone behind for a moment or two or three. As long as Sag is emotionally engaged with Leo, showering her with all the genuine praise and affection she needs, the lion will feel emotionally secure enough to pursue her own freedom. In this ideal scenario, they'll happily return home to their relationship or close friendship. Compatibility rating 8 out of 10. Friendships. Leo and Sagittarians are some of the most extroverted, gregarious characters you'll ever meet. They're the life of the party. In fact, their trained astrologer can usually recognize them immediately upon walking into a social scene. Leo, a fixed sign, can be found at the center of all the action, holding court like royalty, laughing at his own jokes, and telling stories about himself to an admiring entourage. Mutable Sagittarius is usually moving swiftly through multiple crowds. A megawatt smile permanently in place. Regaling his willing audience with funny anecdotes he picked up along his many travels. Therefore, Leo's friendship with Sag usually begins with a mutual love of culture, travel, arts, or entertainment. Both are ruled by positive masculine forces. They share similar expansive worldviews and the same sunny optimism. A few feathers will inevitably be ruffled when Sag flagrantly makes blunt observations, some of which don't cast Leo in a flattering light. Leos have enormously sensitive egos and do not take kindly to Sag's inability to truly worship anyone. Despite being ruled by the planet of expansion, Sagittarius is still a realist and prides himself in calling it like he sees it. Still, their bond is usually strong enough to withstand some healthy conflict. Sagittarius is a mutable sign, but that doesn't mean Leo can bend his will. Sagittarians are hell-bent on learning from experience. They rarely heed the advice of their well-meaning Leo friends, who can't help but dole it out. Still, Leos are hardened by the fact that their Sag friends seem to manifest their own good luck by believing in it. These two can share many exciting adventures together, and they often do. Compatibility rating 10 out of 10. Relationships. Leo is initially drawn to Sagittarius because he embodies the vivacity of life and character that Leo relates to and seeks out. Both of these signs have big dreams to live out and voracious appetites for life and experience. However, when they get to know each other a little better, their differences start to unfold. Although Sagittarius is a warm-hearted and passionate fire sign, he tends to love at more of a distance than Leo. That doesn't mean that Sag is incapable of focusing his scattered attentions on a lion when he falls in love. All lions need to feel like they come first in a lover's life. It simply means that there will be times when he needs the freedom to go exploring on his own. even if it's just through the far reaches of his keen intellect. If Sagittarius provides Leo with enough warmth, praise, affection, and sexual passion, Leo may be able to refrain from taking Sagittarius' need for freedom personally. After all, being an independent force of nature who needs the freedom to pursue her own ambitions, Leo can understand his free spirit at least partially. Still, Sag should take care not to incite Leo's jealousy or tease her too much about her negative qualities, even if he finds them endearing. Compatibility rating 8 out of 10. Marriage. Life together remains an adventure for these two, which is more than many married couples can say. Both Leos and Sagittarians embody the youthful, carefree spirits of children. However, they also find happiness in the adult world together. With most other signs, Sag is frequently accused of being an eternal Peter Pan, setting off into a sunset of dreams rather than embracing reality. Some Sagittarians feel that happiness is found on a map that leads to somewhere else and need to constantly be in motion. But Leo sees that Sagittarius also has a talent for sustaining magic far into adulthood. Sag may have a 9-to-5 job, a family, and 2 mortgages on a home, but he will still make every day into an adventure for his loved ones. Whether it's enthusiastically exploring a new ice cream place that just popped in town or flying out of the country to experience a new culture, Sagittarians are constantly brightening up the world for those they love. A jet setter at heart, Leo shares Sagittarius' big dreams for life. As long as Sagittarius nurtures their emotional intimacy and focuses his fiery passion in Leo most of the time, they can be happy together in almost any situation. Sagittarius will shower Leo with unexpected gifts whenever he can, letting her know he thought of her throughout the day. In turn, Leo will show the spotlight with Sag, warming him under the brightness of her sun-ruled energy. Compatibility rating 8 out of 10. Communication. As long as Sagittarius makes his deep love and admiration of Leo known, Leo will eventually stop taking it personally when he teases her as if they're siblings on a playground. If Leo feels neglected in any way, he or she is likely to become possessive and controlling, and Sagittarius will feel as if all the air has been drained out of his world. It becomes hard to breathe, and he responds by retreating further into his own thoughts and pursuits. This could very well signify the end of the relationship. However, it would be a shame since they have so much in common. It doesn't have to come to that though, especially not if Sagittarius takes Leo with him along on most of his adventures. When Leo feels emotionally secure, she is free to pursue her own separate ambitions. She is able to give him the space he needs to happily return home each night. Unlike fixed fire sign Leo, Sagittarius is a mutable sign. That means the fires of his anger burn brightly, but go out quickly with ease. This is not for the Leo, who is capable of nursing long-term grudges. Still, the right amount of genuine emotional engagement from Sagittarius will thaw her more quickly than other signs can. Compatibility rating 7 out of 10. Sex and intimacy. Leo is attracted to the fact that Sagittarius is brave and free enough to do anything. Their lovemaking is varied and can range from playful to all-encompassing, and from gentle to desperately and clingy. As long as Leo isn't momentarily feeling wounded by one of Sag's blunt remarks or a tendency to distance himself at times, they hold nothing back from each other. They love without restraint. When Sagittarius is gone for the shaky held breath of an instant, it's all the more fulfilling when they do come back together as one. Compatibility rating 9 out of 10. Leo Sagittarius Compatibility Pros. They both have insatiable appetites for life and each other's company. Leo admires Sagittarius' brave and free way of living and being. Sag is inspired by Leo's wholehearted way of living, doing nothing halfway and embracing the full experience of life. They're both ruled by positive masculine forces. They share a sunny optimism and enthusiasm. Leo Sagittarius Compatibility Cons. Leo sometimes misconstrues Sagittarius' endearing attentions for unfaithfulness, though usually the truth is that he just finds many different people interesting on an intellectual level. Even when the lion knows her centaur hasn't been unfaithful, she'll often act as if he has. She does this just to compel him to reassure her and demonstrate his loyalty. Their friendship or relationship is filled with a childlike wonder and a sense of discovery and adventure. Once they've overcome the barriers of their pride and tendency to make a lover jump through hoops to prove his love is real, they freely share a warm, boundless connection. Summary of Leo and Sagittarius. The few kinks in this harmonious bond can usually be ironed out. This is especially true if Sagittarius makes the first move to communicate honestly. Although Leos are not emotionally dishonest, they can sometimes mark their insecurities with arrogance and pride. But when Sagittarius, who is straightforward by nature, lets her guard down, Leo often follows suit. Once they're able to share their vulnerabilities, they learn that the emotional depth they hide from the world is safe with each other. This results in their relationship becoming more boundless than most. Thank you so much for riding with us till the end. If you've liked that, please give this video a thumbs up. And again, don't be shy. Click that subscribe and be a part of Astrology Experts community. Like most of us an astrology expert who love reading, you can come visit our website. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. See you on the next video!